Alright, what is going on, guys? It is Benny, and it is official. Evil Musketeer is here, and it is a lot better than I was expecting with Mortarbait. I thought it was going to be good, but this is pretty crazy. Honestly, guys, the Evil Musketeer does a great job at helping you get a mortar lock on the tower. I don't know what it's like in other decks, but in Mortarbait, I'm really enjoying it. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are on the Evil Musketeer down below, and I'm also curious, I could be a little bit schizophrenic here, but I swear the Evil Musketeer has a little bit more range. I don't know if it's just me. I know the stats say it's the exact same, but when I'm playing it, for some reason, I feel like it shoots a tiny bit farther sometimes. I don't know what it is, but something is off there. Let's go ahead and play the mortar right here into that Dark Prince, and then we'll wait. Whoa, that is crazy. I have not seen E-Barbs in a second. Okay, we're going to play the Goblin Gang right here, and we're going to be ready for him to do something sneaky. We can just go ahead and log that Dark Goblin. I feel like Dark Goblin is so scary, so you just want to be safe. And then we'll play the Spear Goblins to stop us from taking any damage. Why are you saying wow? Like, what you did was not that impressive. I don't really know what he was expecting there. Okay, we got the Skeleton Barrel going in there. I'm actually kind of amazed that this guy was saying wow to that. Like, don't get me wrong, I understand the frustration when you feel like you're just getting shut down, but like what he just played E-Barbs and then he zapped. I don't really know what that was. That is crazy. E-Barbs, Hog Rider, zap. Okay, well, we got the mortar there to pull, and we were able to get the Dark Prince onto the Knight first, so the Hog Rider locks onto the mortar and not the Dark Prince charge, so that will be a very easy defense, no damage or anything. And then we got the Goblin Gang going in for the counter push. We do have to be careful though, that Dark Goblin will clear everything up, so you know, we want to be careful of that counter push, make sure he doesn't get anything in front of it and do a ton of damage on our poor precious Cannoneer. Overall pretty good. And then so we're just gonna wait here. This guy's deck is going to be crazy in double elixir, so we need to be careful of that. We need to be ready for that. Spear Goblins are on the tower. Yeah, this guy's cooking something big. There it is. There is the big thing that he is cooking. Okay, I'm going to poison on the Sparky there, and then let's go ahead and play a defensive mortar, and I'm going to play it really high because I want it to lock on to everything as soon as possible. What is going on? This is just weird to me, man. I don't know what to say. Okay, I'm going to let all of that go. Let's go ahead and play the Goblin Gang right there, and then the Hog Rider got some really good hits, but that's okay with me. And then we're going to have to log here. That's crazy. I'm going to play the Musketeer here. That will help take one of the Barbarians out, and then the other one is going to get some good damage, but it's not going to take the tower. Let's go ahead and do this right here, and then the Musketeer will also help clear all of that up, which is really nice. And then I'm going to play the defensive mortar. We can just go ahead and play the Goblin Gang there, and overall we are going to get the win there. That came close at the end. That one E-Barb got on the tower and was a little bit dangerous. This guy's deck was the double elixir dangerous demon, but we do get the win. So let's give him a good game, let's give him a good luck, and let's go right on into the next match. Alright guys, next matchup, let's go ahead and just play the mortar right here. Hopefully we can get something going, and then we'll see what he's playing in response to that. He is going to play the Prince there, so I'm going to go ahead and play a Musketeer right here. Him playing the Wizard there as well is going to be very helpful for us, just because it's going to, you know, it's not really going to contribute much to that push. And then the Musketeer gets a lot more value out of that. We can go ahead and play the Skeleton Barrel in front there. The reason why we're doing that is just to force out a counter in front of the Musketeer. You'll see there that the Musketeer will take out the cannon, and it just makes it a little bit harder to deal with when we pair the Skeleton Barrel with anything. Really, you really want to just make sure you're playing that Skeleton Barrel to, you know, support any push you can, and, you know, make any push you can a little bit more complicated to deal with. Let's go ahead and just play the Knight there to take care of that E-Wiz, and then I could mortar, but I think I'm gonna wait just because I feel like I could get punished pretty bad for that. Yeah, I think that was definitely the right choice, just because he's got that Prince there. We can go ahead and play the Musketeer right here, and then I'm going to go ahead and play the Goblin Gang as well. And then we'll wait and see. He's probably going to play the Wizard if I had to guess, so I'm going to mortar here, just to kind of keep the pressure on him a little bit. And then we'll see what he does. I have a feeling a Mega Knight's coming out here. He's waiting for a reason. There it is. There it is. There is the Mega Knight. That is crazy. Okay, let's go ahead and play the Spear Goblins here. And then let's get the Knight down. We're going to have to eat a little bit of damage from that Goblin Barrel, unfortunately, but that's okay. It's not going to be the end of the world. We'll take care of that. And we were pretty good. That was his big trick right there. That was what he was saving. His whole life savings were for. So, you know, I'm not too mad about the way that we dealt with that and the damage we took, because there's no more surprises anymore. He just used his arrows, so I'm going to go ahead and Skeleton Barrel again to be annoying. He'll probably have to E-Wiz, but I guess he's going to cannon actually, so that's okay. And we do have the Evil Musketeer, which is nice, but if he plays the Prince, the Evil Musketeer is not really going to do much. It's more so going to give us value against the cannon, the Evil Wizard, and the E-Wiz. So let's see if we can bait one of those out just to get really good value out of the Evil Musketeer. I'm going to go ahead and play the Evil Musketeer now just to kind of get that going, and then the Evil Musketeer will help take out that E-Wiz at least, and then Let's go ahead and play the knight in front there, and let's go ahead and get a skeleton barrel down as well. And then maybe I'm just going to poison right here so that he can't stack up that Scar Me on top of the Mega Knight. We do have our log, so I'm not too worried about the Goblin Barrel. Honestly, all of that really got just deleted there. That's crazy. Let's go ahead and keep the mortar alive a little bit, or play another mortar, sorry, and then keep it alive. And then I'm going to go ahead and play the Goblin Gang right here. Let's go ahead and get another skeleton barrel in there as well. He's going to use his arrows, but that's okay. And then the skeleton barrel should help take out the E-Wiz, which is good. There is the wizard. Let's go ahead and just play this. And then I'm actually going to log. It's a little bit risky, don't get me wrong, but we might get one mortar shot out of that. Okay, and then let's go ahead and let's do this. He's going to go for the Goblin Barrel there. Everything should get taken out. One Goblin will stay alive, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and play the Mortar. Honestly, we probably shouldn't have went for our log there. The risk to benefit of it was not that good, but we should get a Mortar lock here. We should be locked onto the tower, and the E-Wiz is not going to stop the Mortar from shooting on the tower once, so that is good. We do get a little bit of damage back. Oh my goodness, and we got a second shot as well. That is crazy. I'm going to play the Skeleton Barrel. I'm just doing it to be kind of annoying. Let's get a Knight in front here, and then let's go ahead and Evil Mortar. It's okay if he Mega Knights on that. I am going to log though, just to kind of get that lock onto the tower, and then let's get the Evil Musketeer down to help get rid of that Prince. That is crazy. See, like, that is why I love the Evil Musketeer. That Prince just got freaking deleted there. The Prince is gone, regular E-Wiz is dead, sorry, and we have the Musketeer walking in. If we get one more shot out of the Mortar, that would have been amazing, but we don't. But that's okay. We do have poison, so we can cycle if we need to. We just want to make sure that we don't choke or anything. I'm going to go ahead and play the Knight right here, and then let's also play the Musketeer. We're not going to get baited anymore with our Goblin Barrel. We got baited enough with that, so we're going to play it safe this time. And then, okay, I'm going to play the Poison right here. And we do catch the Evil E-Wiz as well, which is really good. So, or the Evil Wizard, sorry. I don't know why I'm saying Evil E-Wiz. I don't know what's going on with Benny today. Benny is speaking in some weird language. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just log right here. Really easy defense. And then we can go ahead and we might as well just Poison Cycle, honestly, play it safe. And then we can go ahead and play the Evil Musketeer down just in case he does anything crazy. I'm not going to log the tower just yet. I want to save the log for, you know, if things get a little bit crazy. We can go ahead and just poison here, and then it's good that we save the log because there's the Goblin Barrel. Oh my goodness, we just got Goblin Barrel baited. That is crazy, but we do get the win. That could have been bad at the end though. Holy crap, let's give him a good game. Let's give him a good luck. Alright guys, next matchup, we do have the Mortar lock. It's looking suspiciously like this guy might be running Lavahound, so hopefully we can get a win here. Let's get rid of those skeleton dragons. There's the Lavahound. We definitely did call it there. Now, when we are playing against Lavahound, we want to make sure that we're not playing all of our defensive counters at once. You'll see there he used a zap, so we're going to go ahead and play our Goblin Gang, and then we're going to wait and see what he plays to counter that, and then we'll play our Musketeer. Then he'll probably go for the counter on the Musketeer, and we'll figure it out from there. Okay, he played the Valkyrie, so we're going to play the Musketeer right back here, and then we're going to wait a second. There's the Fireball, so now we play our Spear Goblins there, and just overall, it's a pretty easy defense. We'll take some damage from those Lava Pups, but then we can go ahead and play the Mortar on the counter push and hopefully get something going there. And he's going to have to play the Skeleton Dragons there. That actually works out really well for us because we can go ahead and just play the Goblin Gang opposite lane. Hopefully get something going. He's going to play the Guards, but that actually works out pretty well for us as well because when he Lava Hounds, he's going to have to play the Valkyrie to kite if he goes for anything. So let's play the Skeleton Barrel here, make him use his Zap, and then that way we're just ready for anything that he does if he Lava Hounds. You know, you want to play chess, not checkers when you're playing against Lavahound. So because he used the Zap there, now we know that we can play our Spear Goblins when he goes for the Lavahound. So we're in a pretty good situation here. We're in a pretty good position. I'm going to go ahead and just play the Musketeer right here in the back. Let's go ahead and just wait and see what he does in response to why would he Lavahound into the Musketeer? That is crazy. I'm not really sure what he's doing there. I'm going to go ahead and just cycle this, and then let's go ahead and Mortar right into the Lavahound. I'm going to go ahead and play the Knight here as well. I don't think the Valkyrie will land on the Musketeer. He's going to go for the Fireball. That will push the Musketeer forward, but his Lavahound is already getting shredded, and then we can probably get back to another Musketeer in a second here. Let's go ahead and just play the Musketeer here. All of that is getting dealt with pretty well. And then we can go ahead and play some Spear Goblins here to help clear all of this up. And just like that, very easy. Okay, we're going to have to play the defensive Mortar here, unfortunately, and then I might defensive Poison just to help take out these Skeleton Dragons. We might take some damage here, but I'm not too worried about taking some chip damage over anything too crazy. We can go ahead and just log here, and then we'll probably have to make one more really big defense, but you know, I feel like we're going to be okay with that. So we can just play the Skeleton Barrel there, let that go in. He's going to play the Evil Valk. I don't want to play my Musketeer yet. I want to wait and see where he's going to play the Lavahound before I do that. There's the Balloon. So again, you know, it's good that we waited. Let's go ahead and just play the Mortar here to pull. Then the Balloon gets locked onto. Then we can go ahead and play the Defensive Poison, and that's going to be an easy defense for us. So let's give him a good game. Let's give him a good luck, and let's go on into the next match. All right, guys, last matchup. I am just hoping that we don't play against Ram Rider. I'm so sick of it. I know we haven't played it a lot in this video, but from last season, I feel like I've overdosed on my Ram Rider matchup is there, so hopefully we don't have to deal with that anymore. We did get some nice damage on the tower, and he played the Rage on our stuff there with the E-Drag. I'm thinking this could either be Balloon, Ram Rider, or E-Golem. I'm not 100% sure yet. It's still a little bit out, but I'm starting to lean towards Ram Rider or Balloon now because of the Ice Wizard. You know, you can see that in E-Golem, but I feel like you don't see that as much anymore, or, you know, ever really. So, yeah, okay, that is crazy. Of course, it's going to be Ram Rider for the last matchup. You know, it wouldn't be a video of Clash Royale if it wasn't against the most broken deck in Clash Royale every single time. So that is crazy, but we do defend that pretty easily. When you're playing against Ram Rider, I feel like I have a lot of people asking me about this, like what's the best way to beat her. Honestly, guys, Ram Rider's annoying. It's really strong, so you are going to struggle against it no matter what. I don't think there's any easy way to beat it. There's a reason why a lot of players are using it right now. But with Mortar, typically I try to get that defensive Mortar, and I like to play it right here so that both towers are hitting it, and then just having your support card low and making sure that you're not feeding the Evil P.E.K.K.A. too much and giving it too much value is the best thing. And also keeping your log to reset the Ram Rider, and don't panic if the Ram Rider gets onto your tower. Honestly, I'm going to use my log here for the guards. I know I said keep your log to reset the Ram Rider, but in this scenario, using that log made a lot more sense there, and I'm positive that I can get back to it if I need to. Let's go ahead and play the Skeleton Barrel there. That would suck if he played the Ram Rider, but he doesn't, so we are spared from anything too crazy, and then we will get some nice damage there as well. Okay, we want to slow it down now a little bit, but not too slow because I don't want him to Evil P.E.K.K.A. and slam us. So I'm going to Evil Mortar here, but I'm not going to play anything else. We do get the lock, I think. Yes, we do. So that is really good. I'm just going to go ahead and play the Evil Musketeer back here. I'm not too worried about the Evil Musketeer giving us like some crazy lineup. I just need to get another Musketeer down. And then let's go ahead and play the Defensive Poison here. Unfortunately, all of that will chain onto the tower and also the Musketeer. But at the very least, we did defend quite a bit of it. Let's go ahead and play the Defensive Mortar here. I'm going to play the Knight right here as well. And then let's go ahead and get some Spear Goblins to defend all that. Ram Rider is not going to get on the tower. We can just go ahead and log here. And then, oh my goodness, okay, Ram Rider is going to get on the tower. But that's okay. We're going to be okay here. We can go ahead and play the Musketeer here to stop that Ice Wiz from slowing everything down on the tower. And then we can go ahead and play the Knight here, and that is going to be a win. So let's give him a good game, and let's give him a good luck. That one came down to the wire today. Honestly, I feel like all of the matches came down to the wire. It's been a close one today. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. I'm going to make a video on the top 5 best Mortar decks for my next video, so stay tuned for that, and I will see you guys in the next one.